It's the Priest right here on your classic metal show with a Russian winter. And man, it's been like a Russian winter this year, hasn't it, Chris?
Dude, it has sucked, man. I am so fucking sick of this weather. It ain't even funny.
Now, how do you really feel about that?
I fucking hate it so bad, dude.
Nice.
Dude, this weather is like, this is the wrong year for it, because I swear, if it would have happened 2 years ago, I would have just jumped in my car and fucking left.
Right.
But now I got like friends and shit and things to do, so now I have to stay in this shithole.
Now I've got friends.
Now I got friends.
Before I wasn't allowed to have friends.
That's right. Before when it was just me and her, if I would have just stayed a miserable fuck, then I could have just said, fuck it. I could be a miserable fuck in Florida and at least not deal with this cold.
Right. Georgetta, can Chris come out and play?
No!
Who are you? Why are you calling here?
He's not allowed to stop working.
Right.
Ever.
Can Chris come out and have a drink with us?
I wonder if I'm allowed to talk about her now that it's, now that it's not an ex-wife, or I guess it still is.
Well, she's an ex-wife, but she's a newlywed again.
Yeah, she's a happy newlywed.
Right.
I don't think that clears my statute of forever limitations.
Well, but again, since we got Chris Pittman on the show tonight, she can start singing just like the first time.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Well, anyway, speaking of Russian winter and the Priest, have you heard from our good friend Nader lately?
I've seen him running around like Vegas and the casinos and stuff, but I have not talked to Nader in probably a month or so.
Yeah, me either. So I was just wondering what's up with him. So I know I saw somebody in the chat room. I think it was who was our friend over there? Our guy down there in North Carolina, Steve Jackson.
Okay.
He's like, I hope they call Nader tonight.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, why? Did something happen?
No, I think that they just enjoy having Nader on the show.
Well, I don't think it's going to be tonight.
Regardless.
Yeah, I'd like to call Veronica tonight, but she's just kicking it. I just saw on Facebook she's just kicking it at home.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
we know what that's
all. It'll go right to voicemail.
Yeah, we know what that's all about. Can Veronica come out and play?
No. 9.
That's what I was looking for originally.
Took me a second, but I got it.
Everybody is so. Everybody's just in their own as what was it? Creed, my own prison.
Right.
Everybody's in prison.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That is what that ring is. It's a fucking jailer's ring.
Chris, can Chris come out and play? No. Can Veronica come out and play? No.
9.
Can't come out and play.
9. She must shower with Zyklon.
Right. Zyklon B. Jeez. My God.
That was still my favorite call of all time.
Dude, that was just genius.
And it was completely fucking improvised, made up on the fly.
Well, between obviously the genius of fitting all those Nazi war criminals in there.
Yeah.
The howling in the background is what gets me the best.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes the whole... I mean, if it was just me throwing out Eichmann and stuff, that's not that funny. But her laughing her ass off in the background every time I threw a German name out there and dude just not getting it.
Right.
Was fucking hysterical.
Exactly.
Love that segment.
I did too.
I know you opened the show with it.
I did. Wheezy had done a fantastic job in editing all that out to where he just made a nice quick clip out of that.
Yeah, and I just sat here and laughed when the show started.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I love that clip.
Love Wheezy's work.
Hell yeah.
Well,
he's not a producer.
Yeah, no, he's fake.
Fake producer.
Fake producer. Doesn't even exist.
Nope.
All right.
Did you happen to see that Wheezy got love on the Keel press release?
He did. I saw that.
How about that?
I like how he identified himself as Greg Wisnowski from the Classic Metal Show.
Yeah. He actually emailed me today, and because I emailed him and said, "Hey, dude, you're famous."
Yeah, I saw that. You copied me in on that.
You. He emailed back, and he was like, he said that Ron just asked him if he could quote him. I guess he wrote Ron an email saying how much he liked the record or whatever. And Ron just casually asked him if he could quote him on it. I think he probably thought he was kidding. And then sure enough, I got the press release, and there it was. Greg Wisnowski, the Classic Metal Show.
Nice.
I was like, hey, good for Wheezy.
Yeah, good for him. He deserves some props.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you should fucking reach out to Ron and say, hey, how about throwing me my $20 back?
Exactly. Nice.
You know, I'm hosting a couple weeks here of the...
Yeah, I saw that you got asked to fill in.
I might have you do one of them.
That's cool. I'd be glad to do it.
If you want to do one, and
I'll do one. You do one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Works.
You know, I don't need it to only be me. You know, it should be you. And hell, I poached that friend from you, so
that's quite all right. But yeah, I'd be glad to step in and do one.
All right, I figured you probably would be. And,
sure. And
I actually have a couple of interviews that are done already that I don't really plan on using for our show anyway.
Okay.
So they're perfect.
Oh, all right.
You know, like I did one yesterday with the guy from the new singer of Saliva.
Yeah, I saw that. So it's like, does anybody care?
Yeah, no one cares. But you know what? Ron actually does those kind of stories where me and you, we're never going to touch the singer of Saliva.
No.
You know, so I was like, all right, there's one for the streets.
There you go.
Then I've got another band called Martyred that actually we could use, but I'd rather just... I got so many fucking interviews that ain't even funny right now.
Sure.
You know, and then I've got more this week. You know who I'm interviewing this week that I'm actually really excited about?
Who would that be?
Andy Darris from Helloween.
Oh yeah, but you've talked to him before.
I have, but you know me and Helloween, man. That's like one of probably my top 5 bands of all time.
Sure.
I love Helloween, and anytime I can talk to those guys, I'm always excited about it.
Move over, Iron Maiden. Move over.
Dude, I put them way above Iron Maiden in my catalog. If I'm reaching for an album, I'm definitely going for Keeper of the Seven Keys over whatever, you know, Killers or, you know, Number of the Beast or whatever. I would go for the Seven Keys 1 and 2 over any Iron Maiden album. You would not, I'm assuming.
I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, the similarity is very, very strong there.
Sure. Yeah, they're two very good bands.
They are. Oh, look at Diamond Ryan. Blasphemy.
Whatever. Diamond Ryan's a fucking retard. That motherfucker and Mark Nero should have a fucking dumbass contest. Fucking tie. That's what it'd be. It would be a tie. The two of them would win. Right. Or more of the case, the two of them would lose. Two dopes.
You got cancer of the mark.
Yeah, cancer of the mark.
Did you go back and listen to that?
I did.
That one just slipped by me. I was listening to that on the Spreaker the other day, right, when I was getting ready for work, and it's like, I'm just like the guy who smoked for 40 years and is complaining about cancer. I've got cancer of the mark. That was so good.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, look, I'm about to get killed for this. Saying that Helloween's better than Iron Maiden. Oh, I guess I can't say that.
No way. Maiden crushes all.
Yeah, can't say that. It's got to be Maiden, man. Maiden's the biggest band ever. Fuck you.
Okay. All right, man. Well, we got to get to
Donnie Hillier.
Donnie Hillier of Trauma.
Cool.
Trauma has re-released their 1981, I think?
Yeah, it's way early.
1981 release, Scratch and Scream.
Right.
This one features Cliff Burton on bass.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Trauma coming back after almost 40 years.
Yeah, wow. Here they come.
They're currently working on new material.
They're scratching and screaming their way back into the business.
Yeah. So they've basically resurrected the bones of Cliff Burton, and they've got him plunking bass.
There you go. Wow.
But anyway, we're gonna talk to Donnie Hillier, the lead vocalist, and see what he's got to say about the return of Trauma.
Cool.
And blah blah blah. So anyway, the re-released Scratch and Scream is currently available. So if you're a purist, you know, you enjoyed Cliff Burton, like the old Metallica, et cetera, this is his roots.
Yeah, there you go.
So here it is. This is Trauma from the Scratch and Scream release, and this is called Bringing the House Down, exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
Hey, this is Donnie Hillier from Trauma. You are listening to Neeley and Chris on the Classic Metal Show